Good morning and welcome to Live in a Greenhouse on YouTube. If you're new here, this channel is about my journey to design, build, and then live in the first greenhouse enclosed tiny home in the United States. My goal with these videos is to bring you along on the flow of the story, not so much the nuts and bolts of how to build a project like this. That sort of detail is available on my blog, and the link is in the description down below. Building a greenhouse that will enclose a home is different than building a greenhouse without a house inside. And building a house inside a greenhouse has some differences from building a standard home, which I do try to highlight in these videos. Today's episode covers a very busy week above and below ground, with the rough plumbing installation and finishing the pre-inspection framing punch list. So stay tuned for the curveball during the framing inspection due to the greenhouse. I'm located on a small island with big mountains to the east and the Pacific Ocean not too far away to the west. So this time of year, we can get some pretty strong winds funneled through. My property is ringed with tall trees, and the greenhouse thing is still so new to me that windstorms like this one still make me really nervous. Plumbers start today, so Matt came to do the plan check and walkthrough. Starting to look like a plumbing supply store in here. A couple things are a little different with this job. The exterior walls are 2x4 framing, so none of the waistlines are in the exterior wall. This wall between the shower and laundry is 2x6 framing for the laundry drain and fixtures. Trimming unnecessary tabs. The shower is lowered so that when finished, it will be level with the other floor. That means there's a beam under this wall, so the pipe can't go straight down. It will peek out of the wall behind the laundry. It seems like Dave is always digging. Someone's cat came to check out the freshly dug water supply trench. Cleaning up after the plumbers. Water supply to the shower and laundry. Now on to snaking the supply lines back to the source. Pretty deluxe crawl space and storage for a tiny house. Connecting the drain lines to the line to the septic tank. I wanted to be able to get onto the roof, but it was sort of scary transferring from the ladder to the roof and back again when the ladder was in the pool on the north side of the house. Matt was kind enough to move it to the west side, where it was not only 4 feet shorter, but next to a truss, which gives something sturdy to grab onto for the transfer. Spiking the side so it doesn't slide. Yep, those trusses are sturdy. Once the plumbers were out of the way, Mike the carpenter was back to install the 3 pocket door frames. And Nate put in more blocking for towel bars, grab bars, and framing the bathroom skylight. On my end-of-day walk-around, it looks like we're ready for the framing inspection tomorrow. The building inspector only comes to our island 2 days per week, so we didn't want to miss tomorrow's window. Hold on, back this horse up. I know what shims mean. Now I'm really excited. Let's see what the inspector says tomorrow. Let's check out the skylight. Waiting for the inspector, Matt and Mike reviewed the plans. Today is this inspector's first time back since the foundation forms back in January. He was intrigued by the greenhouse now that he's seeing it in 3D. Matt's explaining how the entire length of both sides of the ridge will open for ventilation. Then it was time for the walk around the house. It turned into quite a discussion about the ventilation stack. By code, it's supposed to vent to the outside, and he wasn't sure the greenhouse qualified. Ultimately, he came around to our way of thinking. Turns out, even though this tiny house has several hurricane straps and bolts, there's a newish code requiring even more that Mike and Nate will need to put in. Then a walk around the north side to check the nailing pattern, and he signed off with the only mark being to add the 4 straps. Mike got to work finishing up some details to prepare to start the house wrap. While Nate got to work installing 2 straps on the living room door frame, and 2 straps on the bedroom door frame. House wrap is an exciting step because of what comes right after it, which is windows. Maybe Mike was just trying to fake me out so I'd stop filming when he said he didn't think that they'd start on the windows today. It was near the end of the day when I would expect the guys to start packing up to get to the ferry. So he managed to get the first window in before I noticed and started filming again. The windows are black vinyl frames They came with a protective cover, so this is the first time I'm seeing them. Nate prepped each window while Mike prepared the opening. There are only 5 windows, so I decided I needed to walk on the beach. The clouds cleared just before sunset, and I got some golden rays during my walkabout. It's amazing how much of the reverb noise from the greenhouse is reduced inside the house, even without the doors in place. Doors are another item that have long and uncertain lead times. Still no delivery date for the doors. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and come back next time as we install the rainwater collection system.